I'd like to see our team improve on a daily basis. I think we've done a really good job so far. We have a lot of good balance as a team, so they work hard every day in practice, and I think because of our team balance, it makes our practices really competitive. And so far this year, we've been able to stay pretty focused throughout our practices, and it showed all the way up until now. So if they continue doing that, it's going to make for a pretty successful year. We have a nice our team motto, kind of as far as accountability, reliability, and productivity, and I think that's also going to pull us through as a team to keep us throughout the season as far as our expectations go. We have three. Right now, Brittany Kiger's still out with an injury, and she probably won't return for a little while now, probably till maybe mid-December, and until she's ready. And so it's hard to tell with her. She's a really good kid, and she's a good player, so we're gonna wait on her for a little while. The other two, Burke and Will Wall, have already significantly impacted us, and they fit in really well. Burke is super coachable, great athleticism, and she's improved a ton, and she's going to continue improving. We've put her down in the post, and she's very versatile, and I put her there so far just because it's the hardest place for her to learn, and she'll be able to learn much quicker at the guard level. So I'm going to put her down there and let her kind of take the hardest part first, and I look forward to her when she's in her biggest upside. So it'll take a little while, but she's coming along really well. And as far as Will Wall, she's just really competitive, and she's helped us a lot so far, and she's going to continue. She's very her competitive spirit is amazing, and she's really come along. And her hardest thing is just kind of learning the system. And from her spot, it's difficult to come in and take over a point guard spot and kind of go from there. But she's a great kid, and she's very coachable as well. And she's going to do super for us, and she already has, and she's jumped into a great position, and she and Abby go at it every day, and she's just a great addition to our program. I really enjoyed both of them equally, actually. The first one, kind of comes up very quickly on you, and it exploited us in good and both ways, bad ways. It gave us some things to work on defensively. It showed us that we really need to rebound a lot better. It gave us, rotations that we didn't do well. And then it gave us, opportunities to work in practice for the last few days. It told us exactly what we need to work on. Gave them opportunities to watch game film, which they really need to watch themselves on film. Because it's easy every day to walk into practice and say, this is what we need to work on, when they can see it. It helps them a lot better. So it gave us the opportunity to see ourselves exploited by an opponent. The biggest thing I think it gave us is to see how much hard work they put in the fall in their conditioning, and then they got to see how well they can actually run up and down the floor against an opponent and beat them up and down the floor. That was really good positive feedback for them. So those things I really liked in our first scrimmage. Last night was our second scrimmage, and I think that feedback showed what great team members they were. They had some adversity in injuries. Some of them played out of position a little bit, and that adversity I really liked seeing. I think the conditioning factor was a really good one, because again, they were in good shape for this time of the year. Our execution was a lot better, so I think we're at where we need to be at this time of the year, and I think it was just good judgment, a good opportunity for us to see where we're at. So I like them both.